Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to stop in and see what it is I'm up to. I got the little grandbrat in the back, picked him up from school. We gotta wait for his two older bubbas. And anyway, yeah, that's what I'm doing. So if you hear something coming from the back, it's either him or it's the show that he's watching. What are we doing here? Well, update on my mini everyday carry toolkit. And I say an update because I just put this together, but I keep adding to it. One thing, I keep cutting down on other kits, so I'm finding stuff that I want to add to this. I took the stuff off the visor, I added stuff to this. I closed out a small bag, I added a few things to this. There's been a couple of questions on this too. This rides in my everyday carry bag, and I use it a lot. Quite a few of the tools in here I will use several times a week. I'm sitting out here in the car with the brats or whatever, and I'm doing something, or if I'm down at the beach and feel like doing, a short little project or something like that. So anyway, I'll show you. I mean, this is just a small cell phone case that was laying around, and I've overstuffed it. I may end up going to a larger kit if I tried to put much more in here, but one of the most obvious things from the get-go, I added a small spoon. Now I carry a spoon in my kit, in most of my kits. This is a backup. It's a baby spoon, but it does what it needs to do. I mean, I can stir stuff with it, or if eating a can of tuna fish or whatever, so it works for basically what I need it to work for. There we go. I added a needle inside the flap. This is a leather sewing needle, it's not a regular sewing needle. I added this is a small ratcheting driver. It takes most of the screw bits. I carry screw bits in a separate container along with a small extension handle, but this actually has, this is a handle, a ratcheting type. So I've got that on there. There's a pokey thing, because you can never have enough pokey things. That's a small one. Over here, and this is a pokey thing that I carried on with my knife. Well, I took that small knife off of my kit, and added one of my new knives, and this doesn't fit in the sheath. This actually started as a nut pick from Dollar Tree. So I cut the end of it off and ground the end of it down. I don't know how many times I've used this. It just comes in handy for so many things. It pokes holes. You can drive it in fairly deep and use it as an anchor point for something. For tying a line or whatever. So what else do I add in here? Oh, you can also use it to extract other things from your kit. This is a small razor knife that I made. You all right, kid? I've got a video on doing these. This is like super cheap. It's just a carpet knife or Stanley knife blade, and a piece of aluminum from a drink can. Super cheap. It comes in handy quite a bit. It's a razor blade, but eventually when I get home I'll add the link to that down below. I had some questions on the lighter, and most people will do like a small zip tie on the lighter to keep it from bleeding out. That's fine and dandy. I actually prefer wire, but on this one I use it all the time, so I don't really need to worry about it leaking out. If you don't put things back in here in just the right order, sometimes you won't get them back in the way they need to go. There we go. There were a couple of questions on why I would carry a small C-clamp. This comes in handy for various reasons. From attaching a line, I was carrying some PVC pipe and I wanted to secure it to the front of the truck. Well, this clamp went around the front part of the bumper, and I was able to attach a line to that. So I did have this wrapped up with a bunch of line. There was, I don't know how much is on there, maybe 20 feet of paracord. It was a pain in the neck to get it off of there. Oh my goodness, it was like, I kind of thought of that when I was putting it on, but I thought I'll deal with it later. Oh, I was so frustrated taking it off. But anyway, I wrapped the cordage up. It's a lot easier to just grab it as a wrap. Grab it out of there. There's actually 2 coils. This other one is about 12 feet. And again, I'm not a survivalist. I guess I'm kind of a prepper in that I like to have things available when I need them, but not a prepper as in a survivalist prepper. I'm a prepper in what am I going to need during the week, or what am I going to need in the vehicle, or if I'm going camping, or what have you. So that's pretty much what this is. This little kit comes in handy, like I said, on a weekly basis. I'm in this several times a week. Not everything. I wouldn't dare say that, but there are times during the week that I go in and grab this. And sometimes while I'm at the house, because I know what's in here. I know that there's a multi-tool in here with a pair of mini needle nose pliers. I know that there's a lighter in here, just with the razor blades, or various things. So yeah, that's what it's all about. Let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around on your social media, that'd be fantabulous. If you'd like to check me out on Facebook, there'll be a link in the description box, wherever that happens to be on your device of choice. There'll also be some other links down there. My email, you'll find my snail mail, my Instagram. September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. It is also Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. So just keep those things in mind. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We're not promised tomorrow, people. Till I see you all again, I hope you have a fantabulous day. Slushy, y'all.